Okay, so I have some relatively good news. I ended up tweaking around with the files and stuff with Borderlands 3 because I felt like it was a little odd that Redux just stopped working. So yesterday when I went online to see what was the issue, or maybe there was an update, a lot of people in the comments of Nexus Mods were saying, hey, the mod has been basically broken because of a recent update. I ended up actually getting Redux back up and running, and I think it's something to do with the Steam Tinker launch thing that I have on my Steam Deck to actually run the mod. So I messed around with some files and I ended up getting it working again. So if you are having the same issue that I had, just mess with some files in there. Don't make anything game breaking or anything, but try to reinstall the same files that you got running with Redux. And if you're on Steam Deck, maybe that is the reason why, or Linux, that's probably the reason why. So try to just tweak some things. I got the B3HM back up and running, and I got it working on the desktop mode for the Steam Deck, and it was running with Redux. I said, okay, this is working. I swapped back over to the gaming mode, started up the game. Now I did force it into the Steam Tinker launch, because you could force it into what Proton you want to use, and that's the one you have to use to get Redux modding on Borderlands 3. I did do it the first time. It did not run, but it didn't crash. So I said, okay. I started it over again and just relaunched it, and it ended up working on gaming mode as well. So maybe that is the case for a lot of you guys that have been going through the same issue that I've been. So technically, I'm back up and running with Redux, so that's a good thing. It's not, I don't think it is something to do with an update that we got. So if you guys are having the issue and you go to that and you just think, okay, this is the issue, so I'm just going to wait. It's not technically that issue because I have it back up and running. So just try to just dig through some stuff in your files, and then hopefully you can get that fixed. Hopefully today's video is some sort of insight to get your Redux up and running again. I don't know what it was. Maybe we all got an update somewhere else, and maybe like non-Windows or whatever, and it kind of fucked with Redux a little bit. So just take some time, try to get it back up and running, and you'll eventually get it back up and running. I had to just mess with the Steam Tinker launch thing that I had to put on my deck, and that kind of did also take out the files with, like, when you have them together, like all the files were gone on the game folder. Like the Oak game folder was just the Borderlands 3 exe, and it should have had the other, like the plugins folder and stuff like that. So I had to basically re-put everything back into that folder and then go from there. So as always, thank you guys for checking this video. Hopefully this video did help you out if you're having that problem with the Borderlands 3 Redux not working at this moment. It has been a recent thing, like September, October, November. I've been seeing some posts on the Nexus Mods thing, so hopefully you've already got it fixed, or this kind of helped you in that way of getting it back up and running. And also, thank you Epic NNG for bringing out such an amazing mod for Borderlands 3 and Wonderlands as well. You're keeping this game alive more than you can imagine. Also, I also want to thank you for replying to my messages on your videos, because I know you get a lot of messages on there and comments, and you know, sometimes stuff like that can get lost in there, but you've been looking into it, so hopefully you do see the message I put back on there. I said that I got it back up and running, and so it's probably not on your end at all. But I did want to bring it to your attention because it wasn't just me that was facing the same issue. So I just want to thank you once again for making such an amazing mod. And those of you that have been checking out the video because you're having the same issue. I hope you guys get your Redux back up and running. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.